Hi student, in the last lecture we have seen the assignment problem. So we have seen up to the step number 4 when there is a in each row and each column there is a assignment. Now we will see the problem number 2. So what is problem? Workshop has a 4 machine and 4 tasks for completion. Each of the machine can perform each of the task. Time taken for each of the machine to complete each of the task is given in the matrix below. So these 51, 77, 49, so these all are the time, and this is a time matrix. So how the task should be assigned to machine to minimize total machine hours. So we have to assign the task to the machine, so that will minimize the total machine hour. Now this is the problem. Machine A, then machine B, machine C and machine D. So these are the machines, machine A, B, C and machine D. Similarly, this is a task 1, task 2, task 3 and task 4. Now this is problem. Now we know the first step. First step is check the problem is balanced or not. So that is the first step. So what is balanced or not? M is equal to N. M means number of rows is equal to number of columns or not. So first step is to check the problem is balanced or not. Now if you check, there are 1, 2, 3 and 4 rows. Similarly, there are the 4 columns. So row is equal to column. So this is a balanced problem. So we will go for the next step. So next step, so that is a matrix row subtraction. In the step number 2 you will see. So step number 2, that is a row subtraction step. Okay. Now in the row subtraction, what is the step in the row subtraction? Select the smallest element. Select smallest element from the first row. Now in the first row, 51, 77, 49, 55. So these are the elements. So 49 is the smallest element, and subtract this element 49 from all the element of that row. So 51 minus 49, so that is a 2. Then 77 minus 49, so that will be the 28. And 49 minus 49, that is 0. 55 minus 49, so that is a 6. Now similarly in the second row, so second row 32 is a minimum value, and now we will subtract this 32 from all other the elements. So 32 minus 32, 0. 34 minus 32, that is 2. Then 59 minus 32, that is a 27. Then 68 minus 32, that is a 36. Now in the row number 3, 37, 44, 70 and 55, so these are the elements. So 37 is a minimum element. So 37 minus 37, 0. Then 37 and 44 difference is 7. Then 70 minus 37, that is 33. And 54 minus 37, that is a 17. Okay. Now similarly for the row number 4, so 55, 55, 58 and 55. So 55 is the smallest element. So there are 3 times 55 is there. So 55 minus 55 is 0. Here it is 0. Then here it is 3. And here it is a 0. So this is a step number 2, row subtraction. Now step number 3, that is a column subtraction. So column subtraction. So in this step number 2, in the first column the smallest element is 0. Again step number 3 is select the smallest element from the column and subtract all element from the column. So in the first column smallest element is 0. So subtract this 0 from all other elements. So 2 minus 0, 2. 0 minus 0, 0, 0 minus 0, 0, 0 minus 0, 0. Similarly in the second column again 0 is the smallest element, so it will again remaining as it is, 28, 2, 7 and 0. In the third column again 0 is the smallest element, so this column remaining as it is. Here again 33 and 3. Similarly in a column number 4 again 0 is the smallest element, so it will again remaining as it is, 36, 17 and 0. So this is step number 3, column subtraction. Now step number 4 is to make the assignment. Step number 4 is make the assignment. So we know how to make the assignment. So here assignment, so we are checking the row wise. So in the first row, if there is only 1 0 in that row, we are directly assigning here. Assigning means end rectangle 0. That means task number 2 is assigned. Okay, here in this problem if you check, so task number 1 is assigned on machine number C. Similarly here in the first row, when there is a 0, we are assigning the task here, means end rectangle 0. And we are crossing all the zeros in that this row and in the column here. Now we will go for row number 2. In the row number 2, again there is only one zero, so we will directly assign here. Task is assigned here, and we are crossing all the zeros in that row and in that column. In that row there is no zero, but in that column there is a zero, so we are crossing these two zeros. Now we are coming to the row number 3. Now in the row number 3 there is no zero left. Then we are going to the row number 4. Now in the row number 4 there are two zero, so you can assign at any zero. So I am assigning here, but you can assign at this location also. So I have assigned here. Then we will cross all the zeros in that row and in that column. So here in the row this zero is left, so I am crossing this zero. Now this is our assignment, but when our solution is optimum solution, when there is in each row and each column there is assignment. Now if you check here, in the first row there is assignment, in the second row there is assignment, but in the third row there is no assignment. So we have not reached to the optimum solution. So we will go for a next step, that is a step number 5. So for step number 5 we will see the some rules are there. So step number 5, so minimum number of line passing or minimum number of line crossing all the zeros. Okay, so this is a step number 5. So I will copy this upside. Okay, just now I will take toward this side and here. Okay, so up to this step number 3, column subtraction and assignment making, we have done. Now here in all the rows and all the column there is no assignment, so we will go for a next step. In the next step here I will write once again as it is these elements. So here 2, then 28, then 0, then 6, here 0, 2, 27, 36, then here 0, 7, 33 and 17, here 0, 0, 3 and 0. So this is assigned. Now I will again make the assignment here as it is. I am copying this from the previous step. So here we are crossing this and crossing all the zeros. So this is like a previous step. So this step and this step is same. Now we will see the step number 5. Minimum number of line crossing all zeros. When each row and column does not have assignment, then follow this step. Now in this step, each row and each column there is no assignment, so we will following these steps. So step number 1 is mark row in which there is a no assignment. So this is step number 1. So I will mark here. So mark row in which there is a no assignment. So in the first row there is assignment, in the second row there is assignment, but in the third row there is a no assignment. So mark the row, so tick mark the row where there is a no assignment. So in this row there is a no assignment, so we have marked that step. In the row number 4 there is assignment, so there is no need to mark. So only one row is there, so where we have marked that row. Now we will check the step number 2. Now mark row in the column that have zeros in the mark row. I will explain this step. Mark in the column that have zeros in the mark row. So you have to check in this row. So in this row you have to check for the any zero is there or not. So in this row here it is a 0. That is a crossed 0. So this is a 0. Now you have to mark that column. Okay. So first we have check mark this row where there is no assignment. Now in the mark row we are looking for the 0. So here it is 0 present. So we have marked that column. Now next step is mark row not already marked which have assignment in the marked column. Now we are looking in this marked column. So if in the marked column if there is any assignment, so in this marked column, so here it is assignment present. So again we are marking that row. So here again marking that row. And next step number 4 is repeat step number 2 and 3 until all marking is completed. Now we have marked this row. Now in the marked row we are checking for any other 0. So in this 0 cross 0 is not present, so we will stop here. Okay, once again I will revise this step for your understanding. So just I will revise without reading the instruction. So first step is to mark the row where there is no assignment. So in the third row there is no assignment, so mark that row. Now in the marked row check for the 0, that is cross 0. So here cross 0 is present. Now mark the column. Now in the marked column check for the assignment. So in this mark column, this is assignment. Now that mark that row. Again in the marked row, check for any 0 is present. So there is no 0 present, so we will stop here. So this is a step number 5, and we have to draw the lines. So in the step number 5 here given, mark the straight line through all unmarked row and marked column. So we have to draw the straight line through unmarked row. Those rows are not marked. So this is a row not marked. This is again a row which is not marked. So we will draw the straight line from unmarked row and marked column. So here only one column is marked, so we will draw the straight line in the marked column. Okay, so this is a step number 5. Now we have to revise this matrix. So for that, step number 6 is there. So I will copy this step number 6 for your reference here, and we will see one each by each. Now in the step number 6, what is given? Number of line passing. We have to check the number of line passing. If the minimum number of line passing through all the zeros is equal to the number of rows or number of column, then optimum solution is reached. Otherwise, go to the next step. So what it means? Now we are checking the number of lines. So this is line number 1, this is line number 2, and this is suppose line number 3. If this number of lines is equal to number of rows or number of columns, means 3 lines are there and 4 columns are there. So this 3 is equal to 4. If the number of line is matching to the number of column, then we have reached the optimum solution. But in this case, 3 lines and 4 columns, so we have not reached to the optimum solution. We will go for the next step. So what is the next step? So next step is revise the matrix. So in the step number 7, revise the matrix. Here select the smallest element from the matrix which is not covered by the line of step number 5. Now I will prepare here suppose one table, and then I will explain 2, 3 and 4. So this is a 4 by 4 matrix. This is a 4 by 4 matrix. Now what is given in the step number 7? Select the smallest element from the matrix which is not covered by any line. So the elements which are not covered by the line, so this is the element, I will use another color, this is the element which are not covered by any line, and other elements remaining, these are the covered by the line. So step given, select the smallest element from the matrix which is not covered by any line. So 2, 27, 36, 7, 33, 17. So these are the elements. So 2 is the smallest element which is not covered by the line. So 2 is the smallest element. Now what is given in the next step? Subtract this from all uncovered elements. So these 2 we have to subtract from all uncovered elements, means 2 minus 2 we have to do, 27 minus 2, 36 minus 2, 17 minus 2, 33 minus 2 and 7 minus 2. Subtract this from all uncovered element of matrix and add the same element with element which is at the intersection of 2 lines. So what is given here? Add the same element which is at the intersection of 2 lines. So this is important. So where is the intersection? So this one is the intersection and this one is the intersection where 2 lines are meeting. So this is the intersection. So this smallest element we are adding at this location and again at this location. And next step is other elements which are crossed by the line remain unchanged. So other elements remains unchanged. So we have not doing any operation on the other elements. Now here we have added at this location. So I will write here 4 because here 2 plus 2 is 4. Again this 0 remaining as it is because which is covered by line and there is no intersection here at this point. Again this 0 is remaining as it is. Again here 0 is there. We have added 2 because this is intersection, so it will become 2. Then here all the elements remaining unchanged which is covered by the line. Here these elements are unchanged which are covered by the line. Now here this 2 minus 2 is 0, 27 minus 2 that is 25, 36 minus 2 that is 34, 7 minus 2 that is 5, 33 minus 2 that is 31 and 17 minus 2 that is a 15. So this is a next matrix we have covered. So after the step number 7, we have reached up to the step number 7. Now what is the step number 8? Go to the step number 4, that is already we are. Step number 4 is making the assignment. So you must know that step number 4 is making the assignment or giving the assignment, and repeat the same procedure to make assignment in the matrix of 10 in step number 7. So in this 7, and then use step number 5, 6, 7 if required. So we will see, we have reached up to this point. Now again we have to complete the step number 4, that is nothing but the making the assignment. Making the assignment means check in the row, in the first row if there is a 0, so mark the assignment here and cross all the zeros in that column and in that row. But here there is a no 0 in the column and in the row. Then go to the row number 2. So in the row number 2, 2 zeros are there, so we will skip that row. First we are looking for the where there is only 1 0 is there. Then we are going to the step row number 3. In the row number 3 there is only 1 0 in the row number 3, so we will mark the assignment here or make the assignment here, and we will cross all the zeros in that row and in that column. So in the row there is a no 0, but in the column this is a 0, so we will cross this 0. Now we are going to the step row number 4. In the row number 4 again 2 zeros are there, so we will skip. Again we will go to the row number 1, but in the row number 1 assignment is made. In the row number 2, now this 0 is left, so we will make the assignment here and crossing the zeros in that row and in that column. So in that column this 0 is left, so we will cross this 0. Again go to the row number 3, already assignment is made. In the row number 4 this 0 is left, so we will make the assignment here. Now if you check in each row, so in this row there is assignment, in this row there is assignment, in this row assignment, here it is assignment. So in each row there is assignment, and in each column here, here and here there is assignment. So we have reached to the optimum solution. So what is the optimum solution? So I will write, so here this is a task number 1, 2 and 3 and 4 is there, and this will be machine number 1, machine number 2, machine number 3 and machine number 4. That is from the problem. So task number 1 is assigned to here machine number 3, then task number 2 is assigned to machine number 2, task number 3 is assigned here to the machine number 1, and task number 4 is assigned to the machine number 4. Now we have to calculate the time, so that will be minimizing time. So we will take the time from the problem statement. So 1 is assigned to the 3 machines, so we will take a time of 1 is assigned to the 3, so this is a 49 is a time, so we will mark the 49 here. Okay, and for 2 to M2, so second to machine number 2, so second to machine number 2 means, I will change the color, so that will second to machine number 2 means, or machine number B means 34 is there, so we will mark here 2 to here 34, then 3 to M1 and 4 to M4, 3 to M1, so this 3 to M1 means 37 and 4 to M4 means 55, so 37 and 55, so we will mark here 37 and here 55. So if you make this addition, so I think it will be, so it is 175, so that is in given in hours, so minimum time is a 175 hours, and the assignment is 1 number task is assigned to machine number 3, 2 to M2, 3 to M1 and 4 to M4, or that may be the ABCD in this case. Here it is 3 means C, here it is B, here it is A and here it is D. So task is assigned on these machines. So this is a problem when there are in each row and each column there is no assignment in step number 4, then we have to go for step number 5, 6, 7 and 8. So this type of problem we will see again, one type problem like this, and then we will go for an unbalanced problem. So thank you.